Hello guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Raj Malakar. I represent Golden Films India. So, in our previous volume, we have discussed about the basic introduction of retail and e-commerce and how it is being revolutionized in the financial system. In our today's volume, I'm going to represent the strategic part of this retail industry and how it becomes more sustainable platform for retail investors as well as the retail consumers in worldwide basis. So let's move on to the type of e-commerce. Number one, retail. Direct sales to consumers without involvement of intermediaries. Number two is wholesale. Bulk product sale to consumer. Number three is drop shipping. Manufactured or shipped by third party to consumers. Number four is crowdfunding. Raise of the business capital by investment from the consumer. Number five is subscription. So it's a recurring purchase. Number six is a physical product, physical shipment of a product. Number seven is digital product, digital goods or services which are licensed to use. And number eight, which is services, online services on any product. So now let's talk about the retail and e-commerce business models. So there are four models in retail and e-commerce. Number one, B2C, number two, B2B, number three, C2C, and number four, C2B. We have already discussed or informed you about these four models in our first volume. Now let's get into small brief on it. So number one is B2C. It is business to consumers mode, that is for retail outlet. Number two is B2B. It is the business to business mode, that is for the business outsourcing from a company to another company. Number three, C2C. It's consumer to consumer mode, that is consumers exchange product through a platform. Number four is C2B, which is consumer to business mode, that is for the online influencer. In the modern era of business segment, 6P is the ultimate business model to run any kind of retail and e-commerce business module. So let's discuss the 6P model in brief. Number one, place. Business space is essential for company to run a business where location, operating hours and space are essential key factors. Number two, product. Product is the key feature of any company to represent the business object to consumer, which includes the product categories, brand of products, product assortment, and service level of the product. Point number three, price. The feature is considered the most optimum level of consumer build-up as it has determined the existence of product as well as competition in the market, price emphasis and markdown policy of the product. Number four, presentation. Presentation of product creates uniformity among all other similar products which merchandise the product to the consumers in every possible lucrative format to bring in attraction. Point number five, personal. Personal is the key point or bridge between consumers and products as they marketing on the brand value of the product. They provide end-to-end service related to the product to consumers and establish internal and external marketing path for such product in the market. Point number six, promotion. Promotion is the sustained method to sell a product to a consumers as well as it is the ultimate procedure to spread proper information about the product through proper marketing via personal representative. It should always be in a transparent and fair mode. So these 6P defines the end-to-end product path from manufacturer to consume a product by the consumers. It also creates a wide range of strategic platform to analyze on a particular product and monitor consumers' need and behavior on season or a timely basis. Let's identify it in a summarized formation. So, as in the beginning, we said that we are going to discuss about the strategic part of this retail and e-commerce. So let's put the strategic view in such a way. Point number A. So that is the customer analysis. Customer analysis defines the consumer preference on brand, shopping habits, and customers' profile evaluation, etc. Point number B is internal analysis. Internal analysis includes human resource, capability of a company, technological capability, financial capability, ability to generate scale economics or economics of scope in the market, trade relations between business and consumers, reputation of company, positioning, past performance or historical data and service and the brand value. C. Competition analysis. It includes how well a product can compete with similar products which are exist in the market by perceptual mapping and competitive trends. D. Review of product. Review of product basically the collection of review or feedback provided by consumers on particular time period which is being analyzed by in-house corporate to manage or increase the quality of the product to sustain in the market so that it determines the profitability and turnover of the product for a given period. Moving on to the next point, that is point number E. Review of distribution media. It comprises the statistical performance data of distribution channel of a product such as electronic media, retail outlet, shopping center, which identified the cost of distribution and cost efficiency of intermediaries of product. Point F is evolution of economic strategy. Retail research studies suggest that there is a strong relationship between a store positioning and the socio-economic status of customers, past, present, and future economic condition, which also evaluates the statistical overview of customers' relationship and customer satisfaction through the product distribution. So I hope you guys have enjoyed with this volume and gathered the proper information on retail and e-commerce overview in the market and how this industry are getting on demand day by day. We will come up with more detailed information in our next volume. You can find all the required information in the description section. Until that, stay tuned, enjoy, cheers, be safe, stay at home.